I'm going to show you how to do a knit bobble. Now these can be done in several different ways, but we're going to go over this type today. I'm going to be doing my bobble in this ivy yarn, and it will be a little bit easier for you to see that way. So this next stitch, I want to do a bobble stitch. My first steps will be to knit the stitch, but don't take it off the left hand needle, because now we are going to knit into the back of that stitch. And then we are going to once again knit into the front of that stitch. So we've done an increase by 3, and now we will take it off the left hand needle. I just want to note here, to make bobbles of different sizes, you can actually increase more than 3. You can keep following that knit in the back, knit in the front steps, and even do 4 or 5 or 6 strands to create a larger bobble. For this one, we will only be working with 3 stitches. Since I pulled that out, let me show you again. Knit, knit in the back, and knit in the front. Now with these 3 stitches, our next step will be to turn our work to the other side. Now we will purl those 3 stitches. And now we will turn our work once again, and we will be back to our right side. And we will knit those 3 stitches. And for this size of bobble, this is where I will stop working back and forth. But if you wanted to make this bobble even more bobbly, you would simply repeat those last 2 steps by purling on the back side and knitting again on the front, and end with the stitches on your right hand needle. To finish off this bobble, I will simply take this second stitch on the right hand needle and pass it over the first, and do that again with the third stitch, pass it over the first, and then you are complete. And you can either change colors or stay with the same color, whatever you prefer, and keep on working. I kind of like to push that bobble forward a little bit as I do my next stitch so that it really pops. So let's see that one more time. All right, this next stitch is where I want to do my bobble. So I will start by zooming in a little bit more this time. So I will start by knitting in the front, and then the back, and then knit in the front again. Take it off the left hand needle, turn your work, purl those stitches that we just increased, turn your work back to the right side, knit those 3 stitches, and now to finish off this bobble, take the second stitch over the first, and then the third stitch over the first. And then that completes your bobble, and you can continue on.